Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with an FGO servant analysis video, and I am here today with two main servants which we are going to look at today, which is obviously Summer Merlin and Summer Gareth. Now FGO has gone crazy with the different reveals that they're coming up, I think like we already had I think how many 7 servants reveal, if I include the welfare servant as well. 7 servants have been revealed and 2 of them has already come out. I think the other 4 will come out eventually, in banner 2 and banner 3. And obviously the welfare servant is the welfare servant, everyone's going to get it. So yeah, it's crazy. Now all the servants that are coming are also crazy, I know. I think Summer Merlin, Summer Gareth, Summer Erice, Summer Ibuki, Summer Skadi, Summer Buzetian, yeah. And obviously the welfare servant is the Valkyrie, the Summer Valkyrie, I think. So yeah, a lot of servants here are just, I'm pretty sure everyone is going to go crazy over them. I am as well. But for today, I'm going to react to the 2 servants which have been released currently, which is Summer Merlin and Summer Gareth. These 2, I'll react to their skills, their Ascension art, animations, all that stuff, just like I usually do, and give my opinion on them. I do know that the Summer Valkyries, their demonstration has also come out. I'll not react to that in this video. I'm keeping that for later on when the skills and everything are also have come out. It'll probably come out later on today or some day or tomorrow or something, I think. But currently it's still not out. So I'm keeping the Summer Valkyries for another video, because there will be 2 more videos on this, obviously, because some banner 2, banner 3 will come, and I'll also make videos on them. So I'm keeping Summer Valkyries for one of those videos. So yeah, so all that out of the way. Another thing that I'm going to do today is I'm going to react to the teasers that have come out of the new servants, like their Noble Phantasm teasers. I'm just going to react to those as well. 2 teasers has come out, I think. Ibuki and Erice, these 2 characters, Noble Phantasm teaser has also come out. I'm also kind of going to react to that also a little bit, and when they're on their own videos, I'm going to react to everything for them. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know all of that before we begin. And as always, the original links to the description will be given down in the description box. If you want to go to the original video, you'll find it in the description box. So yeah, let us begin. I'm going to react to first the TVCM, then I'm going to react to the demonstration. So first, let's look at the TVCM. It has come out very recently. So yeah, let's begin. Here we go. Oh boy. Skadi. Uzeka looks amazing. I'll be... Wow. Okay. Now, there you go. First of all, obviously, all the characters have been revealed here, Skadi, Ibuki, and Gareth, Erice, Wuzetian. Now I'm so happy that Wuzetian actually got an older version of herself as a servant, I think. And I'm really glad, because Wuzetian, I kind of liked her character design a lot. But not character design, but her character design, you could say. Her character design, she's a little bit noisy, I have to say. But other than that, she's one of the best character archetypes, that royalty archetype, you could say. I love that royalty archetype, the way they kind of talk and everything. And that's why Wu Zetian, I always liked her. But now I like her even more. I feel I'm going to obviously look at her Noble Phantasm, because she looks amazing, and yeah, obviously I highly prefer this version of Wu Zetian, compared to the other version, the assassin version. But yeah, so yeah, that was the what do you call it, the TVCM. And yeah, we saw all the servants here. Even the male servants came up over here, and the Valkyries and everyone. Wait, just a minute. Who was in the end? We saw someone in the end on top of a throne. Who was that? I don't know. Who was that on top of the throne? because all the servants were shown. Oh, that's probably Skadi, or is it? Because of no, I don't know. Anyways, enough about that. All right, that was the TVCM. Now I'll begin reacting to the different servants now. First, Lady Avalon, Pretender. I'm so surprised to see that she's actually a pretender. Servant demonstration. Let's go then. Okay. We already saw the Noble Phantasm before. But yeah, let's see everything else. Here we go, her signature wink. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, the little bird. Okay. It's so interesting. She's a pretender. Okay. Alright, she has... Oh, she's an arts character. Damn, another arts character. Wow, this one's beautiful. The one where she starts flying. Wow. All right. Whoa, okay, she is so elegant and beautiful. Like her, the cherry blossom petals, her umbrella, the white dress that she's wearing, everything, it matches so well with, you know, like everything. It's so beautiful. Wow. Okay. Wow, oh my god, I love whenever the umbrella becomes a bird. Like, look at this is so beautiful. The umbrella becomes a bird. Like, what? Oh. Wow. Like, not only that, you see the little cherry blossom effect underneath her, you know, like feet. That's so beautiful as well. Like, you know, it's continuously, like, you know, like changing. Like, you know, it's like special effects and everything. And I don't know why, but you know, this mixture of white and pink is so beautiful. Oh wow! Wait, what? All right. She kind of talks like Da Vinci a little bit. I'm not talking about the voice, but the way she talks, you know? Like so Kai, like that. I love it. Her wink with her tongue, I'm like. Oh wow, that was good. Damn, she just burns the whole. Okay. Wow, like, her animations are beautiful. Okay. Alright, this is the second ascension, or is it the third one? Third ascension. Wait! Okay, then the third ascension she doesn't put her tongue out. Wow, okay. The whole... Alright, her umbrella is gone, but now she has... Like, I like this animation, but the Noble Phantasm, why does she put her tongue out here? Oh god. Like, it would have been so good if she kept it like that, in my opinion. The Noble Phantasm. And because I usually use the third Ascension art. Oh wow. Okay. Like I said, I usually use the third Ascension art in all my servants. So, if I get her someday, I'll also do that. But then the Noble Phantasm doesn't have her putting her tongue out. And I'm like... oh boy. Oh, okay. Oh, both the Ascension art animations are beautiful. Like... Alright. Oh! Okay. Yeah, both are good. Both the Ascension art animations are good. There's one thing I'm wondering. I'm pretty sure I'll get my answers when this event comes. What I'm wondering is her personality also kind of like Merlin, you know, like that goofy goofball type of like, you know, personality? Which, like, Merlin just trolls everyone. So is she also like that? That'll be interesting. I think so, otherwise, you know, like her Noble Phantasm, her just, like, you know, winking and putting her tongue out, kind of gives me the hint that, yeah, she's kind of like Merlin, her personality. Okay. Like here, she just smiles here. Okay. Okay. And now I'm guessing the summoning lines and the ascension lines. Here you go. There you go, the pretender card. All right.
Yeah, 私はレディアバロン。
Lady Avalon.
もちろん真実の名前だと思う。学園の方から来たただの花の魔術師さ。
the Mage of
せ
Flowers.
っかくの機会だから君たちの旅路を少しだけ見守らせてもらおうかな。
She kind of says the same thing as Merlin did. Oh my god, the wink. The wink.
私なんかにかまけていていいのかい？
The wink!
はあるけれどね。
Oh my god. This Ascension, it is so beautiful.
着替えるとしようか。これがこの避暑地に来た私。
I think this will be the first time I'll probably put the second Ascension art.
涼しげだろ？
The wink. Because I love the second Ascension so much.
全然だね。悪くない。霊気再臨は面白いシステムだね。バンバン変わっていきたいけれど、今回はこのままだ。
She comments on.
FGO を考えれば、やっぱりこの格好が今の私のメインだろ。できるだけ引っ張ってアピールしておかないとね。
She's like, oh, so this is my main costume, isn't it?
成長。
Oh boy.
久しく忘れていた味だよ。
Third Ascension art.
どれ？ここまで来たらもう少し特別感のあるものになっておこうか。いつだって今までの姿に戻れるんだしね。
Yeah.
で、どうだい感想は？
Like, what's your impressions?
様っぽい？
Like a princess.
へえ、意識していなかったけど、君にはそう見えるのか。
Oh boy. And this is the final one.
僕はただの楽園から来た女。マーリンお兄ちゃんの妹なわけだけど。
Marlene Oni-chan's
ど
sister?
うだろう。この際、君の妹でもあるということに
Wait,
しても
what?
いいんじゃないかな。
Mm.
夢の中なら別に妹であっても不思議はないわけだし。
Oh my
マ
god.
ーリン案件なら夢とか現実とか些細な違いだからさ。そうしよう。というわけで、マーリンの妹兼君の妹レディ・アバロン。これから
Wait, she's Merlin's sister?
君たちの旅路を見守り続けるからね。
What?
よろしく頼むよ、お姉ちゃん。
She's like, okay, I'm Merlin's sister, I'm also your sister as well, you know? Like, okay, well, I was not expecting that. Is she really Merlin's sister? Like, obviously, I know Merlin never, I don't think Merlin had a sister. But, you know, like, obviously this FGO, so yeah, like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was something happened and, like, Lady Avalon was, like, came out or something happened. But yeah, like, I up until now, I thought she was just like an alter persona or something of Merlin or something like that. She's just calling herself Merlin's sister, so okay. Now, like I said, I love the second Ascension art so much. It was the second Ascension art, wasn't it? Yeah. And I think when I get her, it will probably be my first time actually choosing the second Ascension art over the third Ascension. The third Ascension art is also quite good, but I love the second Ascension art dress so much. You know, with the umbrella and everything, it's just so beautiful. Like, like it's only white with the pink, like cherry blossom petals underneath her legs. It matches so well, and it's so beautiful. So yeah, I love that so much. Now the animations, like I said, I love the second Ascension art animations very much, especially the umbrella turning into the different birds and everything. It was so simplistic yet so elegant and beautiful that it's just so pleasing to the eye. And yeah, so it's amazing. And I love the second Ascension art, all the animations, and like everything that they had. The third Ascension art animations were also quite good, but this was like I have to say the third Ascension art animations were a bit flashy. Like I said, the second Ascension art animations were simplistic and elegant, beautiful, while the third Ascension art was like flashy, the whole thing with the little butterfly that comes up, that one, and a few other things that she does, like That was like, those were with flashy animations and everything, which is also quite good. But I feel like Merlin or Lady Avalon here, I think like I would prefer her with the second Ascension arc, with the elegance, the beauty, and the simplistic nature of that like animations. I would prefer that over Ascension Third's animations and the Ascension art. It's just like like my like preference. I'm pretty sure there will be a lot of people who will probably prefer Ascension 3 than Ascension 2. But for me, Ascension 2 is the best, and the animations are also so good. That one where she like opens the umbrella and there's like, that was probably the sun that like burned the enemy or something. That one, the one where she just jumps and the umbrella becomes a little bird, that was also so beautiful. And yeah, so Ascension art 2 animations and the Ascension art is, I like it more. I prefer it more than the others. But yeah, all in all the animations were amazing, and I especially loved the whole little cherry blossom petals underneath her legs, which was continuously being like like shown, and the special effects that were going on with that. I like that one as well. And the Noble Phantasm, we've already seen it in the previous video, but yeah, one thing I have to say, the third Ascension art, Noble Phantasm, is where she just smiles, while the second one is where she like winks and like just like puts her tongue out. I prefer that. Like that's like more goofy, and like like I think I would prefer, like obviously like I said, since Ascension 2 is the one which I'll put, I won't have a problem with it. Because when Ascension 3 animation started, I thought I would put Ascension 3 like on my not proto, sorry, Lady Avalon when I get her after 2 years. But after seeing all the animations, I've decided like, no, Ascension 2 is the one for me. And that also has the Noble Phantasm where she winks and puts her tongue out. That's my favorite. So yeah, there you go. So that was Lady Avalon, and the summoning and the ascension lines she says is, as far as I can remember, I can understand from the Japanese, that she said the same, I think the same thing that Merlin said, where she's like, oh, I'm just here to just keep an eye, like as an observer, so let me observe you for like from here onwards, master, or something like that. She also talks about Merlin being his brother, and I'm like, what? And then she's like, oh, like since I'm Merlin's sister already, I can also be your little sister. It's so ironic because the way she talks and everything is like an elder sister, while she herself says like, I can be your like like a younger sister. But she talks her way she talks, it's like an older sister vibe I'm getting. And like I said, like she reminds me of Da Vinci's way of talking, like Sokai, or like that way that Da Vinci talks, so yeah, like I get an older sister vibe from her, but she says like, I'm going to be your little sister, and I'm like, what? That's not how it should go. But yeah, and other than that, I think there was another part where she said something which was oh, I do wonder one thing. I think Merlin is half incubus, I think, isn't he? Yeah, something like that. So is she like a half succubus? Let me know, because that's how it would go, wouldn't it? Since if Merlin is like an incubus, a part incubus, then she should also have part succubus within her. And she also talks about being in your dream, which is obviously something that incubus and succubuses do. They visit your dream. So yeah, so there you go. That was Lady Avalon. Let's begin. Let's watch the demonstration of Summer Gareth Saber, and after this I'll watch those 2 teasers that we got for Erice and Ibuki. But before that, let's watch this one. So Summer Gareth Saber servant demonstration. Here we go. Okay. Flaming sword. Whoa. Okay. Oh, she's a Buster character. Ah, interesting. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, this is also beautiful. Damn, the flaming sword. Wait, what? Oh, I realized she has a cape behind her. Is she like a superhero or something? Wait, what the? Is that a dog? Wait. What? Okay, I was not expecting that. Okay, that's interesting. Alright. Oh, that was cool. Damn, I want to see the dog again. Okay, fighting Medusa Lily. Wow, her flaming sword is the main focus. Oh, there you go. There's the dog. Okay, let's watch the mobile phantasm again. Here we go. Oh wait, the sword. Damn! Oh, amazing. The sword has like a cup on top of it, and that's what she uses to. Wow, like dealing some heavy crit damage. Wow, that was cool. Yeah. Okay, this was really good. Like the Ascension art that we saw before from the teaser, where she just wears like a like a normal suit, like normal like casual clothes. I was like, okay, but I really love this Ascension art. This Ascension art is really cool with the cape and the like this one, Oh, there you go. We have the dog here. I forgot about it. Like this one, I was like, oh, this is a very normal, dress. Okay, let's. Okay. Like she's like, oh, okay, I think she's like. Oh, okay, this is also quite cute. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to get a costume change after this. Here you go. This one, I love this one. Oh, this is the best Ascension art of her. Nisama, her brother. Wait, who's her brother? I forgot. she brings up Lancelot's name as well. Ah, there's a dog there in the Ascension art. That's cute.
よしよし。姉とはいい子だね。
Wait, what's the name of the dog?
見てください、マスター。あんまり気持ちよかったみたいで、姉とが眠ってしまいました。
Aneto. Or Areto.
すみません。
She's also
ちょ
sleeping.
っと眠気が。
Okay, I think that's it. Oh, okay. Like I said, the first Ascension art, I have to say, when I saw it in the previous video, I was like, okay, this is pretty normal, you know, like I don't see any, like, I think it's like the life, like, you know, guard jacket or whatever she was wearing with the, like, you know, the thing. And I was like, okay, this seems pretty normal. The second Ascension art is also cute, but I just love the third Ascension art so much. Her third Ascension art is so beautiful, you know, like with the cape and everything, and the thing that she's wearing on her head, and like the sword and everything. It's just, it's so amazing. Wow. Like, yeah, like I love it. And not only that, in her in her animations, I love the flaming sword. The flaming sword is like the main highlight of her. I feel like, you know, of her like, you know, animations. I feel like oh, it was so amazing. The way she was, like, especially her noble phantasm was also really good. She just jumps up and, like, you know, does like a, like, you know, like kind of rotates and just uses her weapon to, like, you know, like bash the ground, and it, like, you know, the fire just starts to like, you know, just explodes and erupts over there. Oh, that was good. That was really good. And other than that, her animations are pretty simple. You know, she just uses her weapon to attack, her flaming sword. There was two different, like, kind of different animations where she had the dog with her. You know, one was where I think the dog goes to the enemy, and like, you know, like she also goes there and attacks. And then there was, no, it's only one time. The other time was when she used a skill. Yeah, two times. One was when she used a skill, the dog comes in. And okay, so another thing. So I'm guessing the dog probably has some kind of a lore. You know, I'm not quite sure what it is, but probably some kind of a lore, something related to the Knights of the Round Table, and something like that. I mean, the dog also has a name, so I wasn't able to properly understand what the name was, but yeah. So I'm pretty sure the dog is probably like, you know, like some part of the lore or something. And yeah, and her Ascension lines and the summoning lines, she just, like, you know, thanks, like, you know, the master for summoning her, and also the whole thing about, oh, I'm a saber now, you know. And in the end she talks about the dog. She's like, oh, she's, like, you know, like the dog is like, you know, like sleeping, and she also herself gets sleeping. Normal, like, you know, like just that was like the Ascension lines. And yeah, so there you go. I have to say, again, the third Ascension is so simplistic yet so beautiful. I like this, like, you know, like both Merlin and her, you know, like, I wouldn't say the whole animations was not simplistic, you know, with the special effects and everything. It was crazy, but her Ascension art is very simplistic, the third one, and I just love that so much. And yeah, the third Ascension is my favorite. So yeah, another great servant. And I was not, like, you know, like my hype level for her when I saw her before was not that much, but now that I'm seeing her, like, you know, animations and everything, I'm really glad. I'm like, yeah, this is really good. So there you go. That was Summer Gareth. Now I am going to watch the teasers of Ibuki Doji and Summer Erice, these two characters, and their teasers have come out. I think when I'm recording this, only these two teasers have come out, so I'm not sure if the other two characters teasers will also come out later on or not, but I'm going to react to these two. If the other teasers come out later, I'll do it in another video, but all the things that I'm putting in this video are the things that are available when I'm currently recording. So everything that I will miss probably, or that will come out later, will be covered in the second video that I'm going to put out later on when the other servants come out. But anyways, for now, let's look at the Noble Phantasm, because I'm very curious as to what Ibuki Doji's Noble Phantasm is, and like Summer Erice, especially Ibuki. I want to see what the Noble Phantasm is. And the Summer Valkyries, I'll keep her for another video. Like I said, you know, she will be covered in another video, so I won't be reacting to anything for the Valkyries in this video. So all right, let's begin. Summer Ibuki Doji Noble Phantasm teaser. Here we go. Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, dragon. Okay. Wow, wait, what? Yo! Oh, yo, the facial expressions in this summer event. Okay, that was great. Like like look, it's like Summer Merlin and now Summer Ibuki. Look at the facial expressions they're making. Like it's just, yeah. I'm such a big fan. Oh, she's a berserker. Interesting. I can see her being a berserker, you know. Yeah, definitely. Now, okay, her character design is just, there's a lot going on in her character design. She has like those umbrellas, you know. Then there's that like, you know, that the swimsuit that she's wearing. Not only that, there's like a little, what is that, like a little prop, I think, the little fish prop. And there's so much going on in her character design. And she has like a little hat with dragon written on it. The Noble Phantasm, oh boy, that was good. She's just, you know, like just, yeah. Okay, beautiful. I like it. And obviously we're going to see more of her when she comes out in the next video. But yeah, now Summer Erice Noble Phantasm, I was so surprised to see that she was an Avenger. No, wait, you know what? I can see her being an Avenger, you know? The whole thing with that happened in the Fate Requiem event. Yeah, I can see her being an Avenger. So, yeah. Let's begin with the teaser now. Hey, what? Oh. Oh wow, she doesn't look like an Avenger. What? Oh wait. Wow. Damn. She just crashes into the enemy. Yeah, there you go, she's an Avenger. Okay, so you know what, if someone gave me her, like, you know, character design in front of me and told me to, like, you know, like, guess the class, I would never in my life guess that she's an Avenger. Like, she doesn't look like an Avenger. Like, you think she's an Avenger with the, like, you know, the summer outfit and everything that she's wearing? She seems so chill. And I wonder what her story is, why she's an Avenger here. I'm sure we will have that in the event. But yeah, now the Noble Phantasm, obviously we saw, like, you know, she just crashes into the enemy. The beginning kind of reminded me of you know, like Jeanne d'Arc Archer's Noble Phantasm. And yeah, so there you go. So that was the two teasers that had come out. Okay, now that was all the demonstrations, all the videos, reactions I've, like, you know, I've completed reacting to all the videos and everything. Now I am going to react to the Ascension arts and the skills. So okay, now let's begin with obviously Lady Avalon, and then I'll go to Summer Gareth. Okay, Lady Avalon. The first Ascension art is this one. Okay, we can see, you know, like her, like this dress, like, and I'm pretty accustomed to this dress. I think this is the same kind of dress which she has in Arcade. The design is kind of similar, I think. The background, however, is looking really interesting with the different colors, you know. Like look at the different colors in the back, like, you know, like green, red, like, you know, like a lighter shades of green, like, you know, purple, indigo, and all that different, like, you know, color shades and all. And underneath her there's like the flowers. So the background is really interesting, I have to say. And yeah, obviously the Ascension art, we've kind of seen this Ascension art, and this is just Merlin wearing her normal dress. So yeah, and nothing much to talk about her because we are all accustomed to Merlin, like, you know, proto Merlin from arcade. So yeah, this Ascension art is very similar to the arcade version Ascension art, I think. Now the second one, however, is obviously my favorite, and oh boy, look at this. She's, you know, her white dress or bikini, whatever you call it, she's wearing, and the umbrella, or I would say parasol in this case, you know, with the different designs and everything. And the background is also so beautiful with the cherry blossoms, and I'm guessing those are cherry blossoms, or are they something else? I'm not sure. And underneath her with all the different flowers. Yeah, this is elegant. This is so elegant and so beautiful. And not only that, but her animations are similarly elegant and beautiful. And like I said, my favorite. This is my favorite. And yeah, if someday I get her, which I'll try to, definitely, I'm definitely going to keep this Ascension art on her. And yeah, so there you go. Like I said, I like the whole white, you know, like color, like, you know, the dress that she's wearing is like fully white, and like, you know, combined with that, in the animation we see the flower, the pink flowers underneath her legs. It mixes so nicely. I really love that. So yeah. All right, the third one, which is this one. This one is also good, but yeah, obviously I prefer the second one more. And this one, we can see she's wearing, I'm not even sure what this dress is. It's like, there's an awful lot of things going on in this dress. Like, what is, there's so many, oh my god. But yeah, it's like, and even the wand that she's holding, I think that's a wand. No, that's not a wand. What am I saying? That's a staff. Staff, or like, you know, that kind of a thing. It also has so many things going on. Like, this Ascension art is crazy with the different effects, and like, you know, the character designing is just so, like, you know, like I would say flashy. Yeah, that's what. And that also shows in the animation. The animations are also very flashy. The background is kind of similar to the first one, but here we have more blue, black, and, you know, that type of a shading in the background, instead of yellow shading that we had in the first Ascension art. And yeah, there you go. This one's also good. Like I said, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will prefer this one over the second one, but for me, it's the second one. I like that a lot more. And the final Ascension art, which is this one, where yeah, she's just there smiling at you. And oh boy, yeah, this looks really good, you know. And yeah, like everything about her is just beautiful. So there you go, that was Merlin. Now I do, like, you know, kind of I'm thinking about what her setting is in the whole thing. She calls herself as Merlin's sister. So yeah, I wonder if that's actually true. And if I actually, like, you know, like if that's actually the setting here, which will be so interesting. You know, Merlin's sister. Wow. But yeah, that was Lady Avalon, the Ascension arts. Okay, now this is the part that I'm really interested in. Let's look at her skills. Okay, the first skill, it's called, just a second, it's not translated here. So okay, light in those hands, B, I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Okay, what it does is increases one ally's arts performance for 3 turns, increases the max HP for 3 turns, increases the crit damage for 3 turns. Arts performance, okay. Oh my god, yo, At level 1, arts performance 30% increase. At level 10, 50%. Oh, okay. Oh, so she's another one of, like, you know, she's another one of those broken support characters. Like, the first skill in itself is, like, look at this. Increases max HP by 3 turns. 2000 at level 1, 2000 at level 10. Crit damage increase for 1 turn. 50% at level 1. 10%, 100% at level 10. Wow, okay, well, oh my god, that's 100% increase in crit damage with a 50% increase in arts like, you know, performance. Damn. All right, this is a okay, this is a really good skill. Wow. That was the first skill. Let's look at the second one. The second one is called Flower Blooming on a Summer Night, D. Okay, this one increases party's attack for 3 turns. Wow. Charges party's NP gods by 20%. Overcharges party's NP by 1 stage for 1 time 3 turns. Party's NP by 1 stage. Okay, well. Damn, what? What is happening? The first one is pure offensive. This one's also offensive plus defense, plus support. You know, increasing the party's NP gauge and like, you know, overcharging the party's NP, and also a little bit of offense in it as well. Like, we're increasing the attack by 3 turns. At level 1 is 10%, and then level 10 is 20%. You know, party's attack increase by 20%. So okay, like, you know, combined with the first one, and I think she's like a arts dominant. Yeah, her kit is arts dominant, so that means, you know, like, she can help you loop, I'm guessing, probably. You know, she can help you loop, like, you know, if you use her alongside maybe Castoria and another, like, you know, character who is arts, like, you know, DPS or something. So yeah, you can easily loop with them because your like, you know, kit will have maximum number of arts card. So, and additional to that, it also increases your NP's party's NP gauge by 20%, which is also going to help in looping. All right, the third skill is called just a second, Succubus's Vicinity Short EX. You know what, I just got my answer. There you go. So that means, yeah, like that, like I was saying, I was wondering if, just like Merlin is an incubus, part incubus, is she also part succubus? There you go. That's my answer. So she is, which makes sense, obviously. Okay, there's quite a few things going on in this skill. First of all, grants party invincibility for 1 turn. It reduces all enemies NP gauge 1 by 1 every turn for 1. What? Reduces all enemies NP gauge by 1 every turn for 1 time. Unstackable. Okay, I don't understand this. All enemies NP gauge by 1. Okay, every turn for 1 time. Then what's the point of it having every turn? Wait. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let me read the other things that are written here. Charges own NP gauge based on the number of enemies. Whoa, what? Okay, that's an interesting thing. The amount of NP charge is multiplied by the number of enemies. Oh, okay, there's a few notes here. First of all, NP loss every turn works similar to NPC. Enemy's charge is not drained in the same turn this is used. Enemy's charge is prevented from gaining a tick for the next turn. Oh, okay. NP loss every turn can be used even if the enemy has no charge. NP loss every turn is used when an enemy's NP is full. The enemy will use their NP and the effect of the skill is applied the turn after that when they have no charge. Okay, yeah, makes sense. So it happens in the next turn. Ah, okay. So okay, number of enemies. Okay, the whole thing with the charges on NP gauge based on number of enemies is at level 1. Number of enemies NP plus is 10%. At level 10 is 20%. So okay, wait a minute. multiplied by the number of enemies. Oh, so that means if you have 3 enemies on your like screen, that means at level 10 this skill will increase your NP gauge by 60%. 3 into 20%. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's how it goes. Oh, that's interesting. So basically, if it's there's like a lot of mob characters, this skill is going to help you actually loop, and at the same time is going to increase your NP based on the number of enemies. So this is not for solo battles, but this is for like when you are like clearing a lot of enemies, like a lot of mobs or something like that. This is a very interesting skill. I think I was able to understand what it is, like the NP loss I understand, so if you use it, it's going to only happen for one time, I'm guessing. And so basically you use this skill, the next turn the NP will not increase. So basically this turn it's still in it's still there. So if your NP gauge, if the enemy's NP gauge is full and you use this skill, it wouldn't work. They're going to use their NP and the next turn is not going to happen, which kind of defeats the purpose of it. So basically you use this just before the previous turn. So if you know that okay, like the next turn the NP gauge is going to go full, you use the skill so that it doesn't go full. That type of thing you need to properly calculate, so there you go. And the charged one, as far as I could understand, number of enemies, if it's 3 enemies, then at level 10 20% into 3 is 60% increase in your NP gauge, I think. And also grants party invincibility. Her skills kind of remind me of Merlin's skill, like the party invincibility, then the whole arts performance, which is obviously replaced by Merlin's Buster performance, so she's basically an arts Merlin. Okay, all right, her skill kit is crazy. Yeah, she will be another one of those crazy support characters. Now I've been seeing the passive skills are also kind of very interesting. A couple of few servants, like especially Arquid's passive skills were also really good. So I'm going to read the passive skills as well here. Territory creation D increases on art performance by 4%. Item construction A plus increases on debuff success rate by 11%. Okay. Mixed blood EX charges on NP gauge by 5% every turn. Really? That's huge. 5% every turn. Wait, so okay, the next one is not translated. It's written starts battle with NP gauge by 20%. Wait, what? Wait, so yeah, these are the passive skills, these are not append skills, so you don't need to unlock them, they're already unlocked. That means when you put Merlin, Lady Avalon on the on your on your roster or whatever, on your she will already have 20% charge, and every turn it will increase by 5%. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you don't need to unlock these. These are passive skills, aren't they? Unlike append skills, you don't need to unlock. These are already on effect from the beginning. It is huge. She has 2 EX passive skills. One is where increase NP gauge by 5% every turn and starts battle with NP gauge by 20%. Okay. Damn. Okay, independent manifestation A increases on critical damage by 10%, increase on insta-kill resistance by 10%, increase on mental debuff resistance by 10%. There you go. These are the passive skills. Wow. Okay, good. Alright, and the Noble Phantasm, it's called, just a second, it's not translated. Okay, Winds of Avalon A. Okay, I think that's what it's called. Alright, increases parties max HP for 3 turns, charges parties NP gauge over every turn for 3 turns. Oh, okay, so max HP is at NP level 1 is 3000, and at NP level 5 is 5000. NP regen at NP level 1 is 5%, and NP regen at NP level 5 is 10%. Okay, now overcharge effect gains critical stars every turn for 5 turns. 5 turns every turn. And the charge at 100% star regen increases by 5%. At 500% it is by 25. Star regen is 25. Okay, so I have to say, the skills are crazy, but her noble phantasm seems pretty tame, you know? It's not broken completely or something like that. Which makes sense, obviously, like, you know, she has some crazy skills. So obviously if you make her noble phantasm also crazy, you know, it'll be like, you know, she'll be too strong, I feel like. So yeah, it makes sense. Like the whole party charges party's NP every turn for 3 turns is good for looping, you know, it's going to help you so much. So she does what she's best at, you know, she's increasing the offensive like, you know, capabilities of your arts servants. Not only that, she helps your servants loop, you know, with the, like, you know, like NP charge every 3 turns, NP got charge for 3 turns, that thing. And if you have her at NP level 5, it's even better, 10% increase. And while at level NP level 1 is 5%, still, you know, like every turn 5% increase. It's good, it's going to help you out in looping, because there's been so many times I've seen where, like, you know, like the loop doesn't happen because of like 5% gauge, NP gauge, like it's 95%, and there's like that little 5% that's completely breaks the gauge for you. So that's not going to happen here if you use a noble phantasm, I guess, something like that. But yeah, that was Summer, Merlin, or Lady Avalon. I'll be honest, I think her skills are crazy OP. A noble phantasm is decent. That's my impression on her. She will probably, like, you know, like obviously Castor is already with us, so I feel like her third skill is quite interesting. However, you know, the whole, like, you know, that thing, that the whole number of servants on enemies on the like, you know, like battlefield, that thing is kind of really interesting. But you know, the first skill is completely offensively broken, completely, like 50% arts increase with 100% crit damage. The second skill is support based, you know, like it charges your NP gauge, party's NP gauge and NP stage, like, you know, like by 1 for 3 turns, for 1 time, and party's attack. And the third skill is the one where it helps you increase your own NP gauge and also gives your party invincibility. So yeah, her skills are really good. A noble phantasm is okay, it's fine. So yeah, she, like, obviously, like, you know, like it's as if we're seeing how, like, you know, they are kind of buffing the, I think in the anniversary they kind of buffed the quick, you know, like the quick cards a little bit. I think the whole part where you're, like, you know, if you use 3 quick, I think you get like 20% charge in your quick cards, something like that. That kind of buffed the quick damage and the quick, you know, usage. Here with, you know, like Lady Avalon, I guess you could say again, like, you know, like they're also increasing the arts capabilities as well. But no, like, you know what, like I said, Castoria is very similar to her, I think, you know, with the increasing in, like, you know, NP, like helping you increase your NP, providing you invincibility, and, you know, increasing your arts damage, like, you know, arts damage. She's also kind of like that. So she isn't going to change anything. She's just another servant who's really good. That's basically it. Like previously you only had Castoria, who is that good in supporting. She'll also probably help out, you know, in that aspect. While the whole thing with the quick cards that they like, you know, included, where they increased the like, you know, like gave the 20% crit star in, like, you know, every card if you use 3 like, you know, 3 quick card, I think that one, it's universal, like, you know, like it's going to happen everywhere. Even if you don't have a certain servant, it's going to still be an effect. So I feel like that one is, like, you know, like that increased the quick capability a lot more than this, because yeah, like Lady Avalon is amazing, but it doesn't change the fact that she is a servant. While that buff we got in the quick cards, that's universal, you know, if you can understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, something like that. But there you go, she's a great character. Her skills are just crazy. And yeah, let me know what you think, and let me know if she is going to change something, you know, like the meta or something. I don't think so. I don't think she's going to change anything. She's another strong support servant. That's just it. She's not going to change any gaming meta or something. I don't think so. But yeah. Now that was that. Okay, now let's look at Summer Gareth's Ascension arts. The first one is this one. Like I said, this one is the one that we saw in the previous the teaser video that I reacted to and all that. This is it was what we saw, and I was like, okay, this is very simple, and I was like, all right, Gareth looks good, but it's there's nothing that stands out to me. She's just wearing I think this is like a lifeguard vest or jacket or something like that, and she's probably like in lifeguard duty, I think. Yeah, and with the the mic in her hand, you can see, and the thing behind her back with the cap and all that. I was like, okay, this is good, but it doesn't stand out that much. The next, the Ascension art that comes after that, it really I was really a big fan of. But this one is a normal Ascension art, as you can see. We also see the dog here. I wasn't able to probably catch the dog's name, but the dog is probably related to the lore or something. And she's just with the lifeguard uniform. She's just there, and oh, I'm trying to read the thing that's written in the box. It's something like, what's written on it? Knights of the Round Table. Yeah, okay, I was able to read it. Okay, that's nice. So yeah, there you go. That's Gareth first Ascension art. She's just standing on the beach with the lifeguard stuff, and with the dog is also there. It's really cute, the dog. And yeah, that's the first Ascension art. The second one is where she changes this one into a swimsuit kind of thing, and yeah, she has the sword in her hand, and she's very casual here, she's like the dress, she's wearing the swimsuit and all that, and that's just it. Nothing else to say. What else oh, the sword. I can talk about the sword here. The sword looks really cool. I don't know what that is. Is that like some kind of I don't know. Is that like a particular sword? Like, let me know. Is that like actually like a sword that is related to the legends or something? Most probably. I'm not sure. Let me know. And obviously the dog has a little scarf. I think it's written welcome or something. Oh my god. Okay. So yeah, there you go. That's the second Ascension art. The third one is the one that I'm extremely fond of. This one. Oh boy, look at this. This is so beautiful. The dress that she's wearing, the little part of the helmet on her head, the cape, the short hair, and the armor and the legs and all that, and the sword also has like something coming out, like the flame that's coming out, you can see. This is beautiful. The background is also really beautiful. This is the best Ascension art of her, and I just love this Ascension art so much. Like it's really good. I love it. And this is the one Ascension art that that made me change my mind. I was not that much hyped about Summer Gareth, but after seeing this, I'm like, yes, this is really good. I like it. And there you go. So I think this cape also, the cape also kind of provides like that type of a thing, which I don't know, which is so good. Like everything mixes so well with this thing. Like the dress that she's wearing, the short hair, the sword, the cape that's fluttering around her behind her back. Everything looks amazing. Yeah, I love it. And the final Ascension art is this one, where she's just laying down with a dog. And the dog has fallen asleep. It's quite cute, and there's like a little drink on top of her, the thing, and there you go. She's just chilling, and underneath probably like a tree or something. Yeah, this is also really cute. I love how the dog has appearance in the Ascension arts. All the Ascension arts except the third one, the dog has like an appearance in it, which is quite nice. So there you go. That was the Ascension arts. The first skill. Okay, this is called, just a second. The first skill is called Quick Change EX. All right. Increases on arts performance 3 turns. Increase on arts performance for 3 turns. No, buster performance for 3 turns. There's a little typo here. Gain critical stars. Okay, increases own arts and buster performance for 3 turns. At level 1 it's 10%, at level 10 is 20%. Okay, gain crit stars at level 1 10, at level 10 20. Good, good, like like one of those normal skills that increases your arts and buster card power. Now the second skill is called okay, just a second. Oh boy, I just, you know what, let me, it's not translated properly. You know what, let me put this on the translator. Okay, Gareth like the sun, I think that's what it's called, probably, roughly. All right, so this one, it's called I think Gareth of the Sun B+. Grants self-guard status for 1 time 3 turns, gains critical stars every turn for 3 turns, 500% chance to grant self sunlight battlefield buff. Oh wait, sunlight battlefield, what is that? Sunlight battlefield buff. Oh, oh, okay, this is one of those the battlefield changes that happen. Okay. Alright, so at level 1, Guts 1000 HP, at level 10 is 3000 HP, while Star Regen at level 1 is 5, at level 10 it's 10. And Self Sunlight Battlefield buff for 3 turns. Okay. Alright, an okay skill, very, like, you know, a very normal and average skill. Alright, the final skill is called, let me put in the translator, Red Sword or something like that, I think. Yeah, Red Sword C. So this one increases on buster performance for 3 turns, increases on NP Gauge, grants, here we go, on attack activate debuff for 3 turns, inflicts burn with 300% damage for 3 turns to enemy when normal attacking. Oh, okay, so the buster increase is 20% at level 1, it's 30% at level 10, which is quite good, and NP increase is 10% at level 1, 20% at level 10. And the whole thing with inflicts burn with 300 damage for 3 turns to enemy when normal attack. So, alright, so 300, yeah, like how much, like, you know, like just like how, like, you know, it usually goes. Like, you know, you need to use the skill and then attack with your character. The more you attack with that character, the more the burn will happen. So, okay, another very normal skill. Like, you know, nothing much to talk about this. Let's see the Noble Phantasm, because I think the whole sunlight battlefield buff thing will come into play here, because none of the skills had anything to do with it, even though the second skill activated it. Alright, the Noble Phantasm's name is Lupus Strike Fang, 2 Maiden Wolf Sword Strike. The rough translation. Okay, deals damage to all enemies. Alright, okay, increases on, oh no, that's the overcharge effect. Oh wait, the normal effect is just deals damage to the enemies. Oh, okay. At NP level 1, the damage is 600%. At NP level 5 is 1000%. The overcharge effect is where the whole sunlight battlefield thing comes into play. Increases on attack for 1 turn, activates first. Further increases on attack on sunlight battlefield for 1 turn. Okay, attack plus at charge 100% is 10%. And at 500% charge is its 30% attack increase. The sunlight attack increase at 100% charge is 20%, and at 500% is 40%. So basically, for you to properly utilize her abilities, you actually need to level up her NP. You need to get multiple copies of her, because, you know, the overcharge effect is the part where, yeah, like, you know, like where she shines the most. Like at 500% charge, she's going to get not only a 30% attack increase, but also a 40% sunlight attack increase, which is quite a lot, you know. And she's an AoE character, buster character. So yeah, she's going to hit hard if you have multiple copies of her, I think. So there you go. She's a pure offensive character as far as I could gather from her, you know. And there you go, nothing much to talk about, normal skills. So there you go, that was it. And yeah, I'm going to stop the video here, because like I said, I'm not like, I do know like the Valkyrie's demonstration has come out, but I'm keeping that for another video, the next video probably, where I'll probably like react to 2 other servants which come out after this. There's 2 more banners that are still left to come out, so this whole event will probably have 3 videos, me creating 3 videos on it. The first 2 banners in this video, the second in the third and the fourth banner in the next, the third and the fourth banner in the next video, and the 5th and the 6th banner in the third video. In one of those video I'll put the Valkyries. So yeah, that's why I'm not reacting to anything on the Valkyries in this video. So there you go, that was it. So yeah, now obviously my impressions, Lady Avalon is a great character. You know, I love her aesthetic, I love her design, I love everything about her. Not only that, I love her, like, you know, like her skill is just completely broken. You know, I feel like a whole 50% increase and 100% crit damage increase is crazy. Not only that, it increases your party's like, you know, NP and party's attack and all that. You know, it's crazy. The Noble Phantasm, however, it's decent, nothing much to talk about. It's okay, it just helps you regen a little bit of NP gauge and that. So yeah, that was Lady Avalon. And wait a minute, just a sec. Oh, and the Noble Phantasm also increases the party's max HP for 3 turns. Okay, that's all the, I think, the Noble Phantasm does. So the Noble Phantasm is okay, but the skills are really good. So my full impression on Lady Avalon is like, yeah, she's great. I just love it. Her skills and everything all included, great. Gareth, I was not that much hyped about her when she came, we got the teaser, but after seeing her 3rd Ascension, I just love it. Her 3rd Ascension is so beautiful. I just love that design with the cape and the, like, you know, like the sword. It's amazing. And her attacks and everything, her skills and everything is pretty normal as a normal servant, you know, just deals damage, this and that, a few here and there stuff. And but there's an interesting thing about her, that if you get you know, like if you can overcharge her NP, you know, then you can probably deal a lot more damage, and that's the thing about her. So there you go. So yeah, that was that. And will I summon for them? Obviously, like, definitely. Like, Lady Avalon is a must. And yeah, Gareth, I also like Gareth. Hopefully I get Gareth as well when she comes. Now yeah, there you go. Like, she's one of the, like, you know, must characters of, for me at least. So Arcuate and her. Now I do wonder that other 2 banners are also really good. I love, like, you know, I would love to get Skadi Ruler and Ibuki, you know, like Berserker. And not only that, I would also love Wu Zetian, you know, I think that's how her name is pronounced. Yeah. So, you know, like, I'm kind of concerned because so many characters coming back to back, you know, it's a little bit concerning. You know, not only Arcuate, but we are going to get, like, a lot of SQs from the anniversary. So I think people will probably be a little bit like, you know, like, ready for all these back-to-back servants. But yeah, you know, like, I'm excited. And yeah, there you go. So there you go, that was it. That was my servant analysis video for all the servants in the first banner. You know, 2 more banners are going to come. I'll make videos on them when they come out. And yeah, so there you go. Thank you for watching. This is my servant analysis for Lady Avalon and Summer Gareth. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And yeah, let me know anything you want to include in, like, you know, my, like, you know, the things that I said and everything. Maybe I made a mistake or something, or wasn't able to understand something. Let me know if something like that happened, and your impressions and all that stuff. So yeah, so there you go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video of Fate Grand Order that I make. So yeah, until then, goodbye and have a nice day.